Action.
With our manpower, all 5 of us united, like a Megazord. Wait, what is that thing? What is that thing? Jesus Christ.
Action.
With all 5 of us united, like a Megazord. Jesus Christ.
Story, but I actually have the history club every Wednesday at 6, so I won't really be able to.
Here I was, young, spry, and ready to make a short comedy film. The title? Snakes. The logline? In the aftermath of being sold out to the dean of students by a friend group member, a friend group seeks to take revenge. Where we'd be filming it all? Bridgewater State University, of course. Don't really have the car to film other places. As you saw in the beginning, production was only the beginning of the problems I ran into on set for the student film. So, pull up a chair if you're looking to see the rest of the journey of...
You see, if we're being honest, Nick's the funny guy. I acted with him for a 1-page script in a quick 2-hour shoot, and I said, I want to do that again. So when he came to me and said, I need you to be the most serious person, and you need to be aggressive, you need to be over the top, and you need to be like at 110%, I said, I'm in. And then he showed me the script and I said, this is the one. This is the take. And I basically just accepted on the spot. It was hilarious, and I was really excited to be on board with such a great project.
Well, the camera is certainly different from my other projects. I was using Doug's camera, which is more of a camcorder type camera, rather than the usual DSLR or mirrorless type camera that I usually am used to. However, I did get some experience on that when I worked with Doug on Let Robbie Cook. And so, being his cinematographer on that, I got experience using that camera, and so it led to me using it for this one because I just liked the damn camera so much. And besides that, what's also different for this, it's one of the few scripts I've revised a few times. Usually I just make one script and just change things in the moment. And this is probably the most dynamic camera work I have of all of my films. Most of them have static shots throughout. This is one of the ones that I am more experimenting with fluid, almost oneer style camera movement. So it's much more different, I'd say, from my other stuff visually. Compositionally, I think it's different, but it is rough around the edges because of how much it experiments. But I'd say I'm happy with it.
I played Damien, coolest guy on the Snakes crew. It was just really fun to do overall. Like every scene felt so different that it was like, it didn't feel repetitive at all. It was just so fun to like watch Ronan just fly off the handle a lot of times. And then like Alex's character with like Drake, he would like draw him back to reality. And like I pushed for you to have them rehearse. And I think the more you do, the more practice, the more repetition, the better you're gonna be. So I definitely think that was the most difficult part, but we got through that pretty easily. Also the editing, there was just a lot of hiccups.
Is also just editing. Definitely like spreading editing across a few days is something that will definitely be used in the future, because it's better than me speed editing, uploading something on YouTube, and then noticing there's something wrong after I uploaded it. My favorite part of the production was honestly filming for sure, and editing is stressful.
We now have to restart hours of editing because the computer crashed. So if Doug's got it, he's got it. But like, just gonna fix the hours that just got taken away in 2 seconds. So yeah, where you go? You.
Alright, go ahead.
Whoa. What are you doing there, Belly?
Filming is that nice, like, middle ground because you're not lonely because you're with other people, but it's also not that stressful because you have other people who you can laugh with, and you don't have to worry about too much in terms of technological issues.
And here's why I was wrong.
Yeah, I think it needs to be tighter, maybe. Yeah.
All right, that sounds like my department.
Is anyone here a registered voter? I got a petition that would increase mental health care access through psychedelic therapies.
And so there's less of that stress, that like man versus machine stress. You know, because editing is all about man versus machine in terms of plot.
Hello? Oh, good. Yeah.
Watch as I use the same password.
Watch as you get it wrong again.
Okay.
Anything I would have done differently? If I could do anything differently on any film, I would give myself the money to fund it better. If I could do anything differently for any of my, films that I've made here, I wish I had the money to pay people so that I can have more of their time and not feel bad about it. And just in general, just be able to have more in terms of availability, because when you're paying people, they're more likely to show up, and also you don't feel bad for having them use so much of time. Because honestly, if I had more money to pay people, I would have probably done reshoots maybe for certain scenes and moments, maybe have even hired an editor, so I wouldn't have to do some of the editing. Thankfully, I did have 2 more people editing by my side, Doug and Taijay. They helped out a lot on the editing process, and I wish I could pay them, but instead I'll probably give them, candy or something. I'm proud of all the work that was put into it by cast and crew. I'm just, I'm happy to have it done and to have it out there in the world. The hard work done by, this group of people.